Hi, I'm Daniel with etrailer, and today we're going to take a look at the Roadmaster Battery Disconnect for towed vehicles on our 2024 GMC Sierra 1500. If you have a newer vehicle that has a ton of electronics, then chances are you're going to need to disconnect your battery to get your vehicle into flat tow mode. So if that's the case, you're going to need a battery disconnect, so you can just disconnect your battery and set it into flat tow. This battery disconnect is specifically for diesel engines, so if you have one, you're going to need this version. Now you can also use this on gas engines and it'll work the same way, just if you like the knob style better. This is super easy to use. When you're ready to flat tow your vehicle, all you do is pop the hood and you're going to turn this knob to the red. And as you can see, that will disconnect your battery and the lights will come off. If you are installing this yourself and you have any tips or tricks on how you did it or where you mounted it in your GMC, then please let us know in a review or comment. Now, as far as install goes, this is pretty straightforward. You are dealing with the positive side of your battery. So if that kind of scares you, then please feel free to check out our dealer locator. We can find a professional to get this done for you. But without further ado, let's get into the installation. First thing, we want to locate our battery. I already went ahead and took the cover off, and we're going to want to remove this 13mm bolt, or nut rather. Go and get this removed and set to the side. Now I'll take this off, and I'll go ahead and bend this metal piece up and out of the way. Now I'll go ahead and get a 10mm socket and get this bolt loosened up so I can take this collar off of our positive post. Now I'm going to go ahead and tape this positive side just so when I'm working here none of the tools hit it, I accidentally strike it. Now I need to get this back on this post in this orientation, but this is kind of in the way here, so I'm actually going to lift this whole thing up. There's a tab here, can press, lift up on. This whole thing will come up, and I'll cut away a little bit of this. I got some shears, and I'm just going to go and cut off this end, basically our jump post here. I went ahead and cut this piece here, and there was a couple of ridges on the side here that I also cut. Then I just slid this back down, rotated it to where I wanted it, and tightened it down. This is going to be our bracket that our switch is going to go on here. So we're going to have to find a good spot for this. And it looks like there is a 13mm bolt right here. I'm just going to remove this. Put our bracket on. Now I'll go ahead and tighten it down. I'm going to use it, keep it semi-loose for now until I get the switch on. Now I'm going to attach our switch with our hardware. Just put that in there and get a nylock nut on back. I got a T25 Torx bit and the 8mm wrench, and I'm going to use this to tighten all these down. I went ahead and connected our red power wires, one to our post from the battery side, and the other one I sandwiched with the hardware that came in the kit, and it has locking washers on each side on this metal piece. Went ahead and trimmed some of the components underneath here to get this to fit, and once you get this back on, we can go ahead and test it. All right, it is currently off, and now I'll go ahead and put it in the on position. Now I'll go ahead and turn it off again, and it seems to be working properly. And that's a look at our Roadmaster Battery Disconnect on our 2024 GMC Sierra 1500.